What's good, family? It's your boy Latoka, it's your boy Nelson. We're back again straight off his telling you directly. You know what to do. Lock in, tune in, tap in, smash the like button. What's good, family? If you're new to this family, this is Living with us on this channel. It's God's Counsel. On this channel, we are raising the collective vibration of humanity. On this channel, we are also becoming our greatest version every single day, showing up to life unapologetically, being authentic, family. Hope you're good. Hope you're enjoying the season. Hope you're showing up to life, family. Okay, I believe you're just enjoying the good time and season. Trust me, it's an amazing time and season to actually relax and regain your energy, regain your strength for the year ahead. 2024 is actually a beautiful year. Despite the struggle, God saw us through. Okay, so we'll be going straight into this one. We're talking about the chosen ones. This is a confirmation for every chosen one. You need to understand this truth. Chosen one. You have been predestined. This is real. You have been predestined and it cannot be stopped. People might try to stop you. People might try to put roadblocks on your path. People might try to witchcraft you. People might try to throw spells on you. People might try to do all sorts of things on you. But you need to understand that you have been predestined. This is real. This is key. You have been predestined for greatness. You have been predestined to carry the anointing. You have been predestined to carry the glory. You have been predestined to lift the vibration of humanity. You have been predestined to be successful, to be high vibrational. You have been predestined to show up to life unapologetically. This is where, family, we need to understand this truth. You have been predestined to walk in the shoes of God. And the world cannot stop that. This is real. Like I said, the world will try to paint you, even say you're crazy. This is real. They might gang up with all sorts of things. They might gang up against you. Even in your office, in your business, they might even take your space. They might even take what belongs to you. But you need to understand that they can't stop what God has predestined. You can't stop what God has predestined. This is real. This is real, family. God has predestined the chosen one for a time and a season like this to show forth His glory, to show forth His beauty, to show forth His power, to show forth all that has to do with God, family. This is real. You have been predestined. In the book of, I have my Bible here with me. This is real, family. Okay, the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 28. It says, we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to His purpose, family. This is real. You have been called as a chosen one. You have been called according to the purpose, according to God's purpose. This is real. This is real. And all things work together for your good. The betrayals, the setback, the lies they told at you, the lies people speak over you, the spells they cast on you, the witchcraft they did on you, the near success syndrome, the failure, the business that didn't work out, the relationship that didn't work out. Family need to understand that all things work together for you as a chosen one. This is real. All things, whether good or bad, is working for you and not against you. It's real, family. All things. The job interview that you didn't make it. Sometimes we need to see all these things that God is always working out a bigger picture. Our mind can really grasp the entirety of what God has for us. We can be trying to be settling for something less, thinking it's something big. But God has the bigger plan. God is the bigger planner. We need to understand this truth. If wise man said, if you want to make God laugh, show him your plans. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. God is the planner. He works all things for the good of his elect, for the good of his chosen ones. The betrayal at the spot might not be pleasant. This is real. The setback, the lies might not be pleasant at when it's happening, but it's all propelling you for something. It's all building you up for something. Pain is universal, and God is saying that those pains, as a chosen one, those pains will be transformed to your glory. Those pains, those things that were not pleasant will turn to your joy. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. And verse 29, the Bible said, For when for whom he has known, he also did predestine to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. This is where, family, we have been predestined to the image of his Son. When he says Son, it's talking about you. It's talking about Christ. It's talking about you because the Spirit of Christ is inside of you, family. This is real. You need to know this truth. Okay. For whom he foreknown, him he also predestined. You've been predestined for greatness. And it can't be stopped. This is real. Check through the scriptures. Jesus Christ was actually predestined. Abraham spoke of his coming. Moses spoke of his coming. The prophets, they all spoke of his coming. David spoke of his coming. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. He was predestined for greatness. He was predestined to actually lift the collective vibration of humanity. This is real. This is key. We need to understand this truth. Jesus Christ was predestined. Even at his vulnerable hours, vulnerable time when he was actually little, he was even tried. Herod tried to kill him. They tried to kill him. They tried to assassinate him. This is real, family. But he was predestined. He was foreknew. His life has already been written. It's not something any man can change. It was divinely written. Something that has been divinely written cannot be cleaned by mortals. This is real, family. As a chosen one, the divine hand is upon you. This is real. This is real, family. Divine hand is upon you. Your life has been written. Your life has been foreordained, predestined even before you showed up on this earth. This is real. So man can reverse it. It's not in the nature of man who just came on the scene to reverse something that has been written before he came on the scene. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. Jesus Christ has to fulfill it because why? It has been predestined by the Spirit. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. This is key. If you check Joseph's life, his life was predestined. This is real. His life, this scripture has made us understand that his life also was actually predestined. Men can stop it. Your enemies can stop it. People who don't like you can stop it. If God chose you, that you can't be stopped. This is real. You need to understand this truth. Joseph was thrown on the pit. He was sold to slavery. They took his coat of many colors, but they could not take his destiny. They could not take what he has been predestined to be. This is real, family. This is key. We need to understand this truth. As a chosen one, you've been predestined for the throne. You've been predestined by God. Man can't change that fact. Okay, let's see the next scripture. It says, moreover, to whom he predestined are them whom he called, and whom he called, he justifies, and whom he justified, he glorifies. This is real, family. We have been called to the glorification of God. We have been called to be justified by God. This is real. This is key. To whom he foreknew, He called. This is with to whom he predestined, and them whom he called. And whom he called, he justified. And whom he justified, he glorified. You've been called not only to the sufferings, but also to the glory of God. This is real. This is key, family. You've been called to be successful. You've been called to actually feed millions of people, billions of people. This is real, family. This is real. You've been called for the glorious life. You've been called for the life that is worth living. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. This truth actually dawned on me early this morning. I just want to spit it out, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. Joseph could not be stopped. I was like asking the spirit. Joseph had the privilege to actually forgive his brothers, forgive people who actually did him wrong. What if he never had that chance to actually forgive? What if he never made it to the place where he can actually forgive those people? What if he died? If he died where they threw him in the pit, or by sending him to Egypt, he actually died in the process? How could he have actually forgive these people? Now we now understand that he was actually predestined. He could not be killed. This is real. Jesus could not be killed. He actually gave himself. Moses cannot be killed. Even standing in the midst of Pharaoh. This is real. You can't just stand in Pharaoh and see any shit, man. He would just made an order, your head to be slain. But Moses was standing in the presence of Pharaoh. As in, Pharaoh can alter kill him while he was predestined. The hand that was upon Moses was the same hand that was upon Pharaoh. This is deep, family. This is real. We need to understand the truth. The same hand that was predestined Moses, is the same hand that predestined Pharaoh. This is where it can be changed, man. Family, one vessel has been made for vessel of honor, vessel of beauty. Some have been made for vessel of destructions. This is real, family. We can't question. We can't question the potter. We're just like the clay in the hand of the potter. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. You've been predestined for glory. You've been predestined for beauty. You've been predestined for authority. You carry it as a mark of honor. This is real as a chosen one. You need to know this truth. You can't be stopped by man. You can't be stopped. You've been predestined to be successful, highly successful, very successful. Despite everything you go through, people try to manipulate your destiny, steal your star, use your star for whatsoever, witchcraft and all that. You can't be stopped. You have been predestined. You will rise and also look back and smile over everything you went through. You're still going to forgive your haters. You're still going to love those who despise you. This is just the truth. Why? Because you been in you accomplish your mission, and they will see that. They can't stop that. They've tried so hard, but the fact that you're still alive till now shows that yes, you are predestined for glory. You are predestined for what man can change. This is real. This is the message. I don't know if I elaborate it more or if I expand it more to our knowledge, but you need to still know it to yourself as a chosen one. You've been predestined by God. So whatever you go through can never stop it. The Bible says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? What shall separate us? Despite everything we go through. Pain, loss, hunger, famine, illness, whatsoever. What shall separate us? It's saying all things we are more than conquerors through him that loves us. This is real, family. We are conquerors. So there must be things you need to conquer. There must be people who will try to derail you from your path, who will try to take you off path. But it all boils down to their own detriment, family. This is real. This is real, family. So this is what the message is all about. You are a conqueror as a chosen one. You've been predestined for success. You've been predestined for glory. You've been predestined for beauty. You've been predestined to walk the higher path. The universe gives its assignments to his greatest soldiers. And you are the soldier. You have been chosen for that, family. So you need to embrace it. Embrace the process. Embrace what you go through. Embrace everything. Knowing fully well you've been predestined. Man can stop what the divine has predestined. So if this message actually resonates with you, it's your boy Loudworker. It's your boy Nelson. I love you guys, family. Peace and blessing.